Hey everyone, good morning. It's Michelle at Island Glow. Happy Thursday. And in the spray tan world, we call this Happy Tan Line Thursday because today is the #1 most popular day for anyone who gets spray tans to spray tan. Reason being is because spray tans like to formulate, which means they process over 48 hours, 2 days. And that way you got your deepest, darkest, beautiful color on Saturday, just in time for weekend celebration. So today is Tan Line Thursday, if you didn't know that. And it's also the day that we're just going to kick off live videos every Thursday. I am going to move it to 10 a.m. every Thursday morning. But I'm excited to get back on here and just to maybe just tackle different topics every single Thursday. We will upload this to our YouTube channel, so you know we can just share it all the time in case you miss it. So we'll put that link on here a little bit later. But anyway, just wanted to jump on here, say hey. It's I was trying to find the light writing. I'm not in my studio. I'm at my home, so I'm trying to find the room with all the white lights. So hopefully you can see me just fine. And I went ahead and put a self tanner on last night so that you could actually kind of see it, like what it looks like, because today's topic is self tanners. I get questions all the time about self tanners and which ones to use and why to use them and how to use them and what are all the different products mean and terms and just everything. So I thought I would do some education today because I love to educate, and just maybe I'm wanting at least one of you to not be scared to try a self tanner. If we could get rid of all that stigma that it's going to turn me orange, it's going to streak, it's going to be horrible. You know, yes, there are products out there like anything that don't work great, but I'll hopefully navigate you through why some of that has happened to you in the past, maybe how to prevent that in the future, and just kind of talk to you about our products we've been launching. I have gotten so many messages that, through the COVID shutdown, you know, how in the world were you able to launch new products through this? It's because we're always innovating here at Island Glow. So Island Glow is celebrating 10 years here in Central Virginia. And that is so exciting to be a sunless only company. So we have no beds. We are completely sunless only, which means we offer spray tans in our studios and mobile, so we come to your house. And of course, we launch a whole entire line of self tanners so that if you don't live close by, that you could have almost the best, next to the greatest color that we put in our guns. So let's get ready to rock and roll. And I'm kind of watching comments below. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Stacy. And all of you jumping on and ask any questions as we go. If I don't get to them now, I'll definitely throughout the day and between clients and tonight go back and answer all of them. I promise you, because really this is more about you, just educating you on products out there. So, you know, why sunless tans? So I don't think I really have to go into a great deal about sunless tans and why they are. Hey, Heather, oh, my favorite Heather. Congratulations, Teacher of the Year. Yeah. But anyway, I don't have to really go into detail why sunless tanning is really the best option out there for all of us. I'm just going to recap the big pointers. Number 1, you can't age and get old, crinkly, ugly wrinkles from sunless tanning. And when I say sunless tanning, that means spray tans and self tanners. Okay? Another benefit of sunless tanning, you reduce the risk of skin cancer. I'm not going to say you get rid of it because it's a complex situation, but you reduce the risks of skin cancer. That's a big yay. Another benefit is you don't have to sit, so you don't have to sit in the sun forever just to try to get a tan. Like, how many of you have a hard time turning brown? How many of you never turn brown? It's because it's just the way you were made. You don't have the undertones and the pigment in your skin to ever turn brown. And so I love that less than 6 minutes after a spray tan, you were immediately 2 shades darker than when you first started. That's amazing, amazing. And I know for me, like, I have not actually sat in the sun to sunbathe for over 7 years. I did get diagnosed with skin cancer. I have a huge scar on the back of my shoulder to always remind me of my days of sunbathing years ago. But in the summer, it's interesting that, I love water. I love the river. I love pools. I love all of it. But I can't tell you how many hours I've gotten back in my life because I didn't have to sit there and bake in the sun just to get brown. I can do this less than 6 minutes a day and turn nice and just golden, just like this. Hey, Mackenzie, Susan, everyone, I'm trying to say hi as we're kind of going on. So anyway, so there's a lot of benefits to sunless tanning. I also have to know, as a mom, I've been a great example to my daughters that are now almost 27 that they don't sunbathe either. And they do nothing but self-tan. In fact, Chelsea just dropped off the Great Danes because we're watching them as she's going on vacation with her sister, Savannah. I'm like, girl, you got my self-tanner on? She's like, I love your mousse. I'm like, you look so good. Nobody would know she put a self-tanner on because, number one, I've created the most amazing product that looks great on everyone. And number two, we make it so easy. So easy. Oh my gosh. And so I just so proud of my daughters because they are just leading by example and they look amazing. And I have just been so excited over the 10 years that, this was new to Central Virginia 10 years ago, but it's really caught on. I believe, I have to count up, I believe we're getting ready to hit our 1200th bride that we have spray tanned since I've started 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of good looking brides out there. I'm telling you. So I got to go back and look it up because it's pretty awesome. All right. So anyway, let's get into self-tanners and ask your questions below. If I don't answer them, I'm going to do my very, very best. I was only going to be here 30 minutes. So I forgot my Fitbit broke. So I'm waiting for a new one. So let me just, I'm going to try to, I don't have any. I can say, Alexa, what time is it? And she'll tell me, right? Thank you, Sunny. I'm excited. 10 years in this business has been kind of cool. All right. So let's first start with this. I'm going to pull out two products. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Make sure I got the right ones. All right. So I'm first going to start with the women who are the most scared to ever put on a self-tanner. The scared ones. Okay. I totally get it. And I'm scared for you. Sorry, I'm getting my products out. And I'm scared for you when you don't know how to do a self-tanner. So a long time ago, my very first product was a gradual tanning lotion. Gradual tanning lotion is what you want to hear or read the label when you're looking for something that is light, not really dark, pretty easy to put on that you won't mess up, basically. And so it's a gradual tanning lotion. Ours comes in two forms. So our first, and so I treat every single one of these like my babies. Like they're like my children because I created every single one of these. Okay, you can't buy these at any store. I will never sell these on Amazon because people just, try to copy it and it looks like crap. But every single one of these. So they're made with a pure DHA ingredient, which comes from a sugar cane. So all spray tans come from a sugar cane. Did you know that? They're all sugar. I also put very clean ingredients in mine. I have 0 chemicals in any of my self-tanners. They are also gluten-free, paraben-free, 100% vegan, organic natured. I also, because I'm a skincare fanatic, I also have put a cellulite toning ingredient in every single one of these. So truly, that will help tighten and tone and firm the outside layer of your skin. Like, hello, that's exciting. I also have put anti-aging ingredients in every single one of my self-tanners. I truly believe that you could rename self-tanners as skincare. Put this in the skincare category because you are loving and treating your skin with so much hugs and loves because you are putting good, clean ingredients all over your skin, which does not clog pores. You are putting anti-aging ingredients on it with argan oil to like reduce fine lines and wrinkles. And it's also cellulite toning to tighten and tone. I don't know about anyone else's product out there on the shelf. I could not tell you that. I have never tried anyone else's self-tanner, never had to. When I had the opportunity to create my own collection, to call it my own, and to give every single one of you the best product I could ever imagine, This is why I've never tried anyone else's. So I can guess why you haven't been happy with others, but I'm not going to ever bash anyone else's product. I don't read their labels. I just know what I put in mine. So anyway, so the two products that I would always recommend, number one, if you were a baby, a virgin self-tanner, which means you are terrified of what you're going to look like, would be our gradual tanning lotion or our new gradual tanning mousse. And I'm going to demonstrate what each of them look like. I call our gradual tanning lotion like chocolate pudding. So let me show you. It comes out like chocolate pudding. And what you would just do is you would just rub it all over. And look how thin this goes over. Okay, you just rub it all over and it just goes in just like that. Like it just disappears. It is so thin. It is so light. They don't have any smells to them. And a gradual tanning lotion is something that you would build up over a couple days. So it would like barely, it doesn't really tan you. It gives you a soft glow that you don't look so white. You could actually, I always tell people wear like your underwear and make sure you tan your hip so that you can actually see the little faint tan line right after you do this, okay? So this is a gradual tan. If you look at my arms, you can see a slight little bit, and I'm sorry, I have like, my hands look horrible. Spray tanners always have horrible looking hands because we wear gloves all the time. So I'm hoping you can see this, but trust me on this. All right, so gradual tanning lotion, really simple. You wanna make sure that you always apply any self-tanner with a mitt. Don't ever use your hands like I just did, but my mitt was not opened. I'm so sorry. I'm on a white bedspread, trying not to get this on my white bedspread. But our regular self-tanning mitts, they actually, you slide your hand in them. It protects your hand from getting stains on them. And it has a sponge on it. We have two actually mitts. We actually have three. Two. This is our general one. Everyone could use it. I recommend when you get one of our mitts, wash it first and let it dry so you get all those little clean fuzzies off of it. We also have a velvet mitt. Love our velvet mitt. But this way you put a little bit of your self-tanner on your mitt and then you apply all over in long strokes and you get just an even tan. So the gradual tanning lotion is 100% amazing. And you cannot mess that up. It's not even dark enough where you streak it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my products this way. So it's not even dark enough where you're gonna streak it. And what you would do is like, say today's Thursday. You'd put it on tonight. You would sleep in it tonight and wash it off in the morning. Wait 2 days to get a little darker and then put another application on like Saturday night. So you can build this tan up. So it's truly not your wham bam, oh my gosh, I'm tan, man. It is a gradual tanner, way much different than your instant tanners. Now, I have to share something with you. It is hitting my shelves tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, at least Monday. You can pre-order this. Go ahead and order it. I have to say I'm actually in love with this new gradual tanner. It's a mousse. And a lot of people, you either love lotions, you love mousses, but we have a little bit for everything. It's our mousse. Oh my gosh. It's a gradual tanning mousse. And look, it's colorless. But ladies, you put it on the same way. I put this all over my legs the other morning before I went to go play golf because I was white. And within 2 hours, my legs look good out there. So you would just apply it all over and nobody knows you have it on. So here's the deal. What I love when it comes to these like clearless tans. Seriously, you wake up this morning, you don't want to wear pantyhose to the office, or you just look like, bleh, like I've got to get some color on me because I'm looking a little not summery. You could put this all over, get yourself dressed, put your makeup on, and clearly you can be tanning all day long. Nobody knows you're tanning because it's completely clearless. And by the end of the day, you'll be like, you just forget. You're like, oh my gosh, I just look really good. I look like really tan. Well, you've been tanning all day. So this is our newest baby. It's a clear tanning mousse. You can apply this everywhere. And so I'm not going to waste this product because I love it so much that I am going to take the rest of this. And I'm telling you what, I'm gonna have some really tan arms demonstrating this today. So for our beginners, gradual tanners are always amazing. You could also use these two products to take and extend the life of your spray tan. So you could use these a couple different ways. I will tell you 2 secret ingredients I did put in our new gradual tanning mousse. I put extra moisturizers in it with argan oil, and this way you could use this as a true tan extender. So just say you got your spray tan 2 days ago and you really love that dark color and you want to keep that color on for like 3 or 4 or 5 more days so it doesn't fade. You could apply this every single night. It gives you moisturizer and it gives you your self tanner and it pops your color, and it is daggone amazing. The other thing about a clearless tan is it doesn't get on your sheets, it won't get on your pillowcases, it doesn't get up in your pajamas. It is drop dead amazing. And guess what? I put no smells in mine, so you don't even smell like you got one. All right, yay! Who's excited about learning a little bit more about self tanners? Okay, I love this. Okay, Parker, Lynn, Monica, Denise. Gosh, Denise, I will have to say shout out to Denise. I haven't seen you in years, but she literally has known me since we've had Island Glow. Do you remember those days? I'd be like trucking up on in your house, and we've been having fun with mobile tans. Okay, so let's see. All right, let me show you the new baby that came out this spring. I have to say, hey Sherry, okay, I don't take anything for granted. I'm just grateful when people just love a product of mine. I just am. And I just create it because I just love creating and making women happy. But we actually have sold out of this 3 times in less than 6 weeks. Oh, Parker, you sure? Okay, Parker. Tell us all about your gradual tanning. All right. So this product, I have to say, I was really shocked that it really has become the summer fan favorite. And I do know why. But I was just so grateful and blessed. And it was our tanning mist, our self-tanning mist. It's like spray tan in a can. So let me see if I can show this to you. So it's so easy. You have to shake it up to get all the ingredients ready to roll. But literally you can just spray on and you just go. So you could spray it on your face. I know that I always use it to touch up my hands at the end of the night because spray tanners, we wear gloves all the time. So literally you'll see our hands from here up completely white, and they look jacked up. And so at night, I'll take my little mist and I'll spray tan my hand and wake up to the next day with like with tan hands. You could use this for pantyhose. Love this. So if you don't want to wear pantyhose, then put your self tanner on. So I have to say thank you so much for all of you who have loved our mist. It smells so yummy. It's like a coconut kind of smell, very light, but it works just like a self tanner. You put it on today, it turns twice as dark over the next 2 days. You can keep applying. I would get in your bathtub or your shower, or some people say I'm out on my deck buck naked because I live in the woods, but do not stand on your white floors or rugs and put this on because it is a spray. It's like, spray paint. It's going everywhere. So get in, I get in my shower so I can just like turn the water on, rinse everything off. Anyway, this is a great product too. Okay, so I'm excited about that. We just got restocked because like I said, we sold out 3 times during COVID. So all of you quarantine queens, thank you so much for supporting us. All right, the next on the list is the second product I ever launched, which is one of my favorites as well. And this is going to be our tanning mousse. So a mousse is more like a whipped yummy stuff. It's a whipped mousse. I'm going to show you. So always make sure you shake up your products because again, I've got skincare in this. I've got cellulite toning ingredients. You want to sit there and shake it all up to mix everything up so you're getting good stuff. And so you want to shake it up. I'm going to show you what the color is. Our colors are always like a mocha chocolate tan. So let me just touch on that. Why our spray tans and self tanners will not turn orange is because there's 2 parts to creating a product and a spray tan. There is an undertone and then there's the color. Just like all of us have an undertone on our face, our skin, whether we're pink, red, yellow, olive, and then we have the outside color, which is ivory, beige, bronze, ebony, So we have a couple colors. So you have to create self-tanning products, sunless tanning products, to actually kind of do the same. So we actually have a really pretty like violet chocolate undertones that is the bottom foundation makeup of all of our colors. So when we offer that instead of a red undertone a green undertone, a golden undertone, then this would be universal for all skin tones that would never turn you orange. Why you might have turned orange somewhere else with someone else's product is because it's just the kind of products they decide to put into their product, and you haven't matched up the right one with your skin tone. So therefore, you turn a really golden, brassy tone, and when the sun hits it, it just makes it look even more brassy. So anyway, if you've ever turned that color, it's just you haven't picked the right product because you didn't know what they put in their product. But ours is a violet chocolate so that we're canceling out any brassiness that could happen, and you're going to get this pretty natural color. Like I said, when it comes to ours, if you do it correctly, no one should ever know you just got a tan, like really. But anyway, let's get back. Let's show you. So you have to shake it up and do just a couple pumps, and it's going to come out chocolatey. See, it's chocolatey and foamy. And then all you do, let me pick my other arm. I'm going to have like all these colored arms. You're going to just kind of, with your mitt, you're just going to blend just like that. And it goes right in. That's it. So I'm getting like, my arms are getting really nice and tan now. So you're just going to kind of blend in. You could use it all over your legs, your abdomen, everything. Now, what I would do, ladies, and I have already put my makeup on, I'm a big fan of using a kabuki brush. Put your foam on your kabuki brush to actually apply this to your face at night. So you can just put like a little bit on your kabuki brush. You can apply this all over your face. You could actually bend your fingers a little bit like you're playing the piano. You could put this on your hand so that you're getting in the little crinkles of your knuckles. You can apply this on your feet. But I like to use little kabuki brushes when it comes to my face, my neck. Now, if you ever know me and you follow me, I'm huge into contouring. It's what we do with all of our clients. So you could take this and you could contour right where your cheekbones, you can contour underneath your neckline, and then when you wake up the next day, you have like instant contouring as your self-tanner. Like you could like double up and make that happen. Kind of exciting. So anyway, all right, so that's our tanning mousse. Yes, that is an 8-hour mousse. So again, you put all these products on at night and sleep in it, and the next day you wake up, you're tan. If you forget, then you could put them on in the morning for sure. Just make sure you're not outside where you're going to sweat it off for the next 8 hours. But I am famous of knowing I'm just going to put my product on and I'm just going to like marinate all day long, and you'll never know it. Because here's why you could do that with our products. They're not sticky, they're not tacky, and they don't smell. So nobody knows that you even have a self-tanner on all day long. All right, next product on the list is one we launched about a year ago, and I love it. I just love it. And these are just our little self-tanning drops. They come in a cute little bottle. There probably must be 5,000 drops of magic in here. And the magic is what we call our DHA. DHA is the magic in every self-tanner. It is what tans you. It's what's extracted from a sugarcane plant, and it's just amazing. So why it's clear is because it's pure magic. We didn't add any bronzers to it for this very reason. You could actually put 6, 10 drops, 15 drops, 20 drops, whatever you want. Mix it into your daily moisturizer every day. And when you get out of the shower and you moisturize your face, just mix this in really good, and it will just give you this pretty glow all day long. Like I do mine like almost every morning, because at night I use really awesome skincare to like keep all my aging wrinkles away. So those products will eat off your spray tan on your face. They just will. And so I always have my little skincare routine. So I just pop this right back in my skincare every morning, and I just keep this really even glow all day. Because I'll tell you, the more that you have like a pretty even glow, the younger you look, the more healthier your skin looks. So why wouldn't you? You know, we all look kind of drab and kind of not so when we're white. So, you know, just kind of flat looking. So this gives you a little bit of dimension, a little bit of color to your face. So I love our tanning drops. You could add this in anything that's liquid or creamy. So you could add this to your daily moisturizer. You could put in your foundation if you want to. I did a blog on our website that I would recommend everyone dropping about 50 to 60 drops in a whole bottle of sunscreen. Because while you're out there, not getting sunburn. You could also be tanning and not even remembering you're tanning, because you could put this in your sunscreen and the magic ingredient will be just be tanning you all day long. Like, hello, that's kind of cool. What you also could do, ladies, is if you like your self tanners, and you're able to take the tops off, like our lotions, our mousses, even the clear, any of our products, you could take the top off and you could drop, I would say probably 50 drops in your self tanner, shake it up, and it'll take the color that we've chosen and it takes it up a notch or two. So you're gonna get a deeper, darker tan. You definitely could do this. You can't do it with the mist, because that's a mist, but you could do it with either of these as well. So definitely for sure. Now, here's a question that I got asked before I came on. Could I take your self tanning drops and put it in a self tanner that you bought, like say at Walgreens? Here's what I'm gonna say. You could. I am not quite sure what the outcome will completely look like, and this is why. I know how I've made my products and what it's gonna look like on you, but when you mix it with another company that puts whatever in their products, but I can tell you they probably have more than 20 ingredients in their products where mine is not. The two undertones may clash and you may not like your color. And you gotta remember, you can't blame it on me, because I know what your color is gonna look like when you come out of my bottle. But when you mix the two together, I don't really know what the reaction's gonna be. So that's gonna be something you're gonna have to just sort of know. If you're mixing two companies' products that aren't talking to each other when they were made, then the outcome will be compromised. And neither company could promise you really pretty results. That's my disclaimer right now, and I hope that makes sense. All right, so yes, our little magic in a bottle. Love it. Could you actually put this on by your, just put it on? You can, but here's what I have found, that most people that aren't experts in the sunless world, you will get an uneven look because you didn't apply it evenly. Does that make sense? And even if you applied this with your fingers, look at my hands. You got to remember, this is a tanner. And remember, I put a self tanner. I did this on purpose so that I put my self tanner on with my hand. And that's what a lot of people forget, like you should never do. But if you do, you're going to get this. Don't worry, I have something that will erase that, like in 1 minute. But anyway, so always make sure you're washing and rinsing off your hands really good when you're applying a self tanner. The next product that we have that I recommend for everyone across the board anyway, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't have it, is our gradual tanning, our tan extender lotion. So this is our whipped body butter in there, and it also has argan oil in there, and it actually has a little bit of our magic drops in there because it takes your tan and extends it a little bit longer than what it normally would last. Typically, when your skin is hydrated the way it's supposed to be hydrated, and we might talk about that next Thursday, but when your skin is hydrated, and us spray tanners, we know the moment we put a spray tan on you, whether you got hydration in your skin or not, because we see the reaction instantly. When you're properly hydrated and you put on a self tanner or get a spray tan, your tan, typically, you should still see a tan line 7 to 9 days later. Yes, definitely. Now, if you're only coming every other week or you're self-tanning every other week, then you want to extend that color so it lasts 14 days. So you would get a product called a tan extender. It's got everything in it that extends that color of your tan. Does that make sense? It's not just a body lotion. It's just not a self tanner. It's kind of like two merged into one to support both sides of it. So I always recommend every one of our clients always get this. I apply this every single night to support moisturization. I mean, hydration is the number 1 reason why spray tans and self tanners fail. Definitely, and don't last. So get your your tan extender lotion. All right, and then one more product. Oh no, let me show. Okay, so a couple things you need when you self tan. Don't forget, I always recommend a mitt. I never recommend your hand ever, but I recommend a mitt. And we have 2 mitts. So we have a regular mitt, which is your standard mitt. It's just a little bit of foam on it. It's got a protective covering inside, so you never have to worry about things getting on your hand. You wash it out every week just to keep it clean, but you got your mitt that would actually give you an even application. We actually also have our velvet mitt. That's a little bit more of a more upgrade, higher quality. It's completely velvet, even more plush, makes your mousses go on beautiful, and again, it protects your hand as well. For those of you who are single, or you don't want your husband, like, is he supposed to like tan my back or something, like how do I get my backside? You definitely want to get our Body Buddy kind of mitt. This is made out of our velvet. It's velvet, and it actually has 2 handles on it. So basically, you would take and put your self tanner right in the middle, and then you would put your handles right here. You go behind your back and you just kind of shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Get your butt, get your back, get behind your arms. And that's how you tan your back evenly. So we've thought of everything, right? Yeah, so get you one of these, and they're amazing. Like, they just kind of fold up. You wash them out, and look how small it gets, right? So there you go. We've thought about all of you ladies that need to get your backside, because truly when you tan everything, contouring comes out, you look slimmer everywhere. And sometimes you're like, oh man, I didn't realize I had a nice looking back. Haven't seen those muscles pop in just a little bit. And for those of you, I know as girls, we always have makeup brushes around. Grab you, or just go buy one. Grab your little kabuki brush, because seriously, this is really the best thing to apply to your face, your hands, your feet, all the little grooves that a mitt couldn't really get. Does that make sense? So get your little kabuki brush and keep it on your shelf with all of your self tanners. All right, yay. I'm gonna go back and answer questions in a second. Now, the last thing I have, and we love this. Now, this is my trial size because my big one's just arrived, but we have now offered the best thing ever to get your skin prepped and primed for spray tans and your self tanners. And I love this because, now, again, it is full of skincare. It is our tan remover. It is foam. And the cool thing is, I'm gonna let it kind of sit here. So it's foam. So what you would do is you'd squirt some in the areas that you need to remove your tan. I'm gonna like sit here for a second, okay? I'm just gonna sit here for 1 minute and talk to you. But anyway, so what this does, it primes your skin and gets any kind of old chemicals, old products off your skin. And I love this because, number one, you could put this on in between your spray tans to remove all of your old spray tan off. It actually, if you just let it sit on for 1 minute, it only takes 1 minute to sit there on your legs, on your abdomen area, your hands if you got a stain, and you won't have to get out sugar scrubs. You won't have to get out Brillo pads to just rake that skin, because God knows people are damaging their skin like that. And you just kind of let it sit for about 30 seconds or so, tick tock, and then you could just, we have a light exfoliation mitt, which I love because it doesn't scratch your skin surface, so you could use that or use a washcloth. And then basically what you do, you could just rinse this off, and it just, you take this off and your hands are now completely clean. And I didn't scrub, I didn't have to put Windex on it, I didn't have to put Clorox bleach on it or makeup remover, and everything came off. So within 30 seconds, y'all saw my hand, it's all nice and clean, and I love that. So I always recommend that. So that is our newest product as well. So as far as I know, I have tried to cover every base for everyone. So again, let's just kind of recap. For very baby beginners or people who just want a really super duper soft glow, we have our gradual tanning products. Gradual tanning lotion, gradual tanning mousse now. Yes. For the women who are more advanced, who like instant color, we've got our bronzing mist, which is our self-tanning mist, and we have our self-tanning mousse. Those will give you instant color just like that. For people who just want to like a soft glow and keep their face glowing, or just do little patch ups, or put things in their sunscreen or other things, we have our little tanning drops. That's our magic in all of our products that really gives you that really pretty natural glow without overdoing it, and no one knows that you're doing this. And then we have our mitts, so we have everything you need to apply everything always. And then we have your lotion, we have your body lotion that extends the color of all of our products. And then we also have your tan remover in case you make a boo-boo and you have things where they shouldn't be. You just put this on for 30 seconds, the foam just disappears, any tan that should not be in that place, and you're back to being like clean palms, clean everything, and there is no fuss or mess. So that is our whole entire self-tanning line. So, one question I get asked 10,000 times a day is, so what's your favorite? Do you spray tan or do you do self-tanners? Well, this is what I do, and I love to be tan. Who doesn't love to be tan? And I'm gonna be honest with you, when you find a product or service that gives you that pretty color, you're just obsessed and you just always want it. And it's just, we always wanna feel good about ourselves. And that's the one thing that takes less than 6 minutes and you can just feel instantly amazing. So let me just, I don't know the answer to that question. So, number one, I love a daggone good spray tan. Yes, my husband spray tans me. 10 years ago, I taught him how to spray tan so I could always wear my own product and show you how gorgeous it looks, because why wouldn't I be proud of making something that is beautiful, right? So yes, my husband spray tans me, but I'll tell you, my schedule is crazy like his, and a lot of times he can't, I'm just too tired at the end of our long days to get a spray tan. Or I don't want to bother him because he's working on a project, or, he might be on call and, I don't want him waking me up at midnight. So my next best thing is my self-tanners. So almost every day you're going to see me with some kind of a my self-tanner on. I mean, I'm not going to tell you I love my products and not be wearing them. So I'm just famous for doing that. And I think the cool thing is our products, they just stay really good. They're high quality. I wear mine to golf. I don't sweat mine off. Well, my arms are tanning now. Look how brown they're turning because I'm like teaching you this. So like my elbows will be completely different colors in a second, but that's okay. I don't care. Yeah, I'm turning dark right here, aren't I? I love both ends. So you know what? When I can jump in and get a great spray tan, I'm getting a spray tan. If I can't, I just use the self tanner. I believe every spray tan client should always have a self tanner in their bathroom as a backup. Just in case you need it for something. And I'm just a big fanatic that get the self tanner that matches your spray tan so that you're always one color across the board. That way, if you got your spray tan this week and then you jumped in the pool or you went kayaking on Saturday in the river and the river's going to fade away your color because you're sitting in water, then don't worry. You've got your self tanner at home, and that night before you go to bed, just pop it on the places that you need to put a tan on, and you wake up Sunday morning and you're back to being tan. You can go to that barbecue and look just fine. I mean, it's a lifestyle of living that you just sort of know what you're supposed to do. Another question I get asked is, what is your favorite product? I don't know. You're asking me a question like, okay, I have 8 children. Who's my favorite child? They're all amazing and they're all different and they all do something different for me. So out of my whole entire collection, they're all my babies. I've been so honored and blessed to have an opportunity to bring something from my heart and soul and create for women that you'd be proud of, that you actually have on your body and want to tell someone about. So I love them all. If you look, and every one of my products that I just showed you, they're all on my bathroom. So it's just whatever my mood is. I'll just spray sometimes, I'll mousse sometimes, I'll do this, I'll do that. And I love it. Now, don't tell them, but I love it that this is the first spring out of 10 years. Timmy and I golf about 2 or 3 times a week. So we'll go out for 9 holes, 18 holes, whenever we can grab it. And I'm so proud of him. Don't tell him now. His legs are always so tan and look good. That boy gets that tanning mousse and he's putting that mousse on. He looks so good. I'm so proud of him. So don't think that your men would not pick up your self tanner and use because they don't want to look white in front of you, next to you. You a bronzed babe out there. So I'm really proud that when I look at his legs out there, I'm like, he did a really good job. So yeah, I was wondering why my tanning mousse was depleting faster than I thought, because I know how much I use my stuff. But anyway, so we actually are a whole entire family between the 2 daughters, Timmy and I. We are all sunless tanners, and I love that. I mean, you know what? We're all gonna be looking good when we're 80 years old. You'll never know our real age, right? So anyway, so here we go. So there's the scoop. Let me see. I know I'm gonna answer a couple questions if I can. Now I know Emily, I do love it. Okay, so a lot of you have used our products, and I'm thanking you because you're actually sharing a lot of stuff. Hydration Key, yep. Parker, I'm trying to just catch up. Allie, thank you. Parker, oh, good question. Do my products ever expire? I do have to say yes. Yes, they do. I put 0 parabens in every single one of our products, even our spray tan formulas. And I think it's good to know so that, there's never an artificial ingredient in any of them that would preserve anything. That's how natural our products are. That's why I will never, ever carry 1,000 of these on my shelf, because they would go out of style. So I would say most of our self tanners would probably expire around 6 to 8 months. I know that doesn't seem long, but here's my thing. We can give you 4 full body tans out of every bottle that you have. Like 4 full body tans. So if you were tanning every single week, you'd be going through this in a month. For you to tell me that it was sitting on your shelf for 6 to 8 months means you just weren't tanning. And you'll know our products go bad when they turn green. When they come out of the bottle, they're typically brown. That's the color of the thing. So they are going to go bad. I had a client that actually texted me the other day and said, hey, I know it's not your fault, but I need to know, I bought your self tanner last summer and it's a little green. Is it bad? I'm like, absolutely. So, yes, they do go out. So no preservative. That's a great question. Thank you so much. Let me see if there's any more questions. All right. So you can keep asking me questions down below. I would encourage all of you to try a really great self tanner. I would encourage you to try to take the safe tanning pledge this summer. See how many times that you could keep your tan or get a tan without going into the harmful sun. I mean, set an example for your children, because your kids are going to do what you do. Your daughters will watch what you do. And if they see that mom or aunt or grandma, really takes care of her skin and uses great products, pretty affordable, then you know what? Then they'll grow up to do the same. I know the one thing that just amazes me, and I'm just like so happy when we put our second location up in Farmville. We are the spray tanner for Longwood. Thousands of the college kids, we get tans every single year. But here's what I'm the most happy of, just being a responsible adult, is we have so many young, beautiful women and the guys coming in, and they get their spray tans every single week. And it makes my heart so happy that they've chosen something healthy for them and takes care of their skin. And I know that I've done something good for them. Like if I was a mom sending my daughter off to college and this is where she was spending her money, I would be very happy that she's made a good choice about her skincare and how she gets her tan. So anyway, so it makes me happy. Anyway, so I got our whole collection. They're all in our stores. They're all in my little baggie here. And they're also online. And so today, all day long, I'm going to offer any of you that want to purchase anything free shipping. Just use the code ISLANDGLOW at checkout and you get free shipping. If you're local, you just want to swing by Farmville or Powhatan and pick it up, just put in there that you're just going to do a pickup and we can certainly get that ready for you. But definitely give it a try. They're really great products. They make great gifts. They could be great for your bridesmaids. They could be good for birthday presents. They could be good for graduation gifts. They could be good just because you have a best friend and she's having a hard time, or she's feeling kind of sad about the COVID thing and just feeling lonely, because we've had a lot of that kind of going on, and just give her a little bottle of sunshine. It's liquid sunshine, but just make sure you don't forget your mitt, because you can't really give a self tanner without something to put it on. But it's our products are very affordable, I think, according to the quality of ingredients that I have added into it. So there'll be a little bit more than what you would buy at CVS, Walgreens, or Target, but that's because it's a real self tanner with all the good stuff in it. So anyway. All right. Well, does that make you happy? Have you learned anything? I would love down below for you to just tell me one thing that you learned, or, tag a girlfriend that needs to see this so she can learn a little bit more about self tanners. And what I'll do is every week through the rest of the summer, every Thursday at 10, we'll talk about a new topic. So you got a topic you want to talk about, we're going to talk about it down here, because I just love to just share information, talk to you about stuff that maybe you just have questions about. I mean, we all have questions, right? My question yesterday was, how do I get my new Roomba robot thing set up? And someone answered me and I got it set up, and that is the best thing. Oh my gosh, why haven't I got one like years ago? All right, well, ladies, It was so much good. Okay, Allie, I'll get one ready for you. Oh, Sherry, how do you ship mail or UPS? I have a P.O. box. I ship by the post, the regular post office. I think I can ship a P.O. box, right? I just go right through the regular mail. If that's not right, you'll just have to let me know in the comments. All right, if y'all have more questions, just pop them down below. I got to get ready to get the dogs in. I am Great Dane watching for Chelsea as she's on vacation now. So I've got my pointer, my coonhound, and 2 Great Danes. Like I have my grandchildren over here. And then I got to head on up to Farmville because I got spray tans. We got a ton of brides coming in getting spray tan today, which makes me excited. And let me see what else. I think that's it. So yeah, so ask questions below. I'll try to answer them throughout the day or tonight. And I thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. You know, I used to have time to do Facebook Lives all the time, and I'm just going to make the time just because it just helps you understand stuff. I'm going to upload this to our YouTube videos, to our channel. We do have a channel, and I'll post the link up here a little bit later. So go to YouTube and subscribe. I do all kinds of tips and tricks out there, and we got all kinds of crazy little videos. They're just me, just being me. So you might learn a little something, just little things that you've never thought of that I've seen or done throughout the last 10 years. And yeah, all right. Everyone be good, be happy today. Get your bronze on. I know I've got mine on. And, you know what? I'm looking down. I'm going to tell you one little tip and then I got to go. So here's another reason why I love my little kabuki brush and pick out your self-tanner. My feet, if you look at my feet right now, which I'm not going to show you, but because when I play golf, I wear golf sandals. And to work, I wear really comfortable like sandals, and the sandal strap, it goes back and forth across your foot and it rubs your spray tan off. Have you ever seen that where you have white mark? I have a really white mark around my tan feet. So when that happens, you could take a cotton ball, you could take a kabuki brush, put your self tanner on it, and all you do is you color in the lines and then go to bed. And the next day it's all better. Does that make sense? So truly, self-tanners could be just used so many different ways. We do not give these little suckers enough credit. All right, anyway, there's my tips of the day. So have a great day. I'll see you all later. Bye.